In the dimly lit corridors of St. Agnes Hospital, whispers of the past lingered like ghosts. Among its many secrets, the morgue held the darkest tales. Tales whispered only in hushed tones by those brave enough to venture near. Sarah, a young mortician, had always felt a chill crawl down her spine whenever she entered the morgue. But tonight, as she prepared to embalm the latest arrival, an unease settled over her like a heavy shroud. As she worked, the lights flickered, casting eerie shadows across the cold metal tables. Ignoring the unsettling sensation, Sarah focused on her task until a faint sound echoed through the room. A whisper, barely audible, yet unmistakably there. Heart pounding, Sarah glanced around, her breath catching in her throat. The room seemed empty, yet she couldn't shake the feeling of being watched. With trembling hands, she reached for the embalming fluid, only to find it missing. Panic clawed at her chest as she frantically searched the room, but the fluid had vanished without a trace. Desperate now, Sarah edged toward the door, her footsteps echoing in the silent chamber. But as she reached for the handle, a cold draft swept through the room, extinguishing the lights in its wake. Trapped in darkness, Sarah's fear escalated, her mind conjuring images of malevolent spirits lurking just beyond her sight. And then, a voice, a raspy whisper that seemed to come from everywhere and nowhere all at once. "Sarah." It hissed, sending shivers down her spine. "Join us." Terror-stricken, Sarah stumbled backward, her hands clammy against the cold walls. But with each step, the darkness seemed to deepen, swallowing her whole. And then, just as suddenly as it had begun, the darkness receded, leaving Sarah alone in the dimly lit morgue once more. Shaken but alive, she fled the room, vowing never to return. But even as she escaped into the safety of the hospital corridors, she couldn't shake the feeling of icy fingers trailing down her spine, a chilling reminder of the horrors that lurked within the depths of the morgue.